So I'm just scrolling through TikTok, as you do, and stumble across a video that's talking about an emotional response or a physical response that people experience called Frisson, Frisson. Apparently it comes from the French word for like shiver. And essentially what they were saying is that this word means when someone has like a really intense emotional response to like music or art or movies, and that it's something that they were experiencing. So in the video, they're watching K-pop Demon Hunters, which I've talked about before, and the song Golden is playing, and then they're like getting really, really intensely emotional and crying to it. And I was just like, this is crazy. I had no idea there was a name for this experience. Like you experiencing art, you're experiencing something that's beautiful, and then you have like an emotional, overwhelming response. And I've had that my whole life. I've had like several different movies, things like Les Mis or a lot of Avengers movies, where there's really intense emotional scenes or where there's really beautiful music that just kind of resonates in a different way, and then it makes you cry or it makes you have a physical reaction to it. And it's called Frisson. I had no idea. Were you aware that there's a response and that there's a name for it? If you were, I'd love to hear about it. But otherwise, I have ADHD, and so I was searching it, and I'm just thinking about it and trying to figure out, is there a link between this and that? Apparently, it seems to be a fairly general thing. Like between half of the population to like 2/3 or more experiences it, and it's just that there's like a strong connection between dopamine and emotional receptors in your brain and the way that we engage with art or the way that we engage with music or film, which are all forms of art and entertainment. And then I was looking up, is it like connected to ADHD? It seems like there's nothing that's like definitive to say that it is, but obviously for some people they may experience emotion more intensely, and certainly with movies and things like that it can be. So yeah, Freeze-On is a thing. You experience intense emotion. Have you ever watched movies that make you cry? Have you ever listened to music that just makes you kind of involuntarily cry to such a strong degree? I'd love to know. Tell me about it.